Aries, transformation. The Tower is coming through. You have here death and rebirth. Death and rebirth. What is it that is changing in your life? There's a deep sense of spirituality coming through, where you're awakening, moving on from certain aspects of who you were, who you've been, or situations. You have here moving on. By the way, number 6 could be very significant. Could be repeated, 66666, 4 as well, 34. But here we are seeing a dark energy here that you're moving away from towards the light. There's a need here to hold on to that light. And that light is found in Vesta here. You have the goddess within, your sacred spiritual center and quiet dignity. We are in a very mercurial energy. Mercury is very present here. And that is signifying that there's a lot of mental conflict that could be happening, a lot of scatteredness that you could be experiencing. You have Mercury that came through here as our astrological card. And this is calling to the 3rd house. That is a Gemini house as well. And that has to do with, again, this duality, the twin, but also what you're learning, the informations. You're learning something. And here what is coming through is learning a lot about yourself and a deeper sense of you. Door to Spirit is here. 7th chakra. I mean, I don't know if I've had so many cards of spirit coming through in one reading. Spiritual strength. Temple path. I mean, it's crazy. It's really crazy, Aries. So here, as you're awakening, energetic upgrades, a new way of being, integration, this is very uncomfortable. You know, when we're dying, there are parts of ourselves that we no longer align with. We start to see deeper the blockages maybe that have been in our lives, that have prevented us from going towards our destiny. But here, number 10, the wheel is turning. You are going towards your destiny, your prosperity, and you have here material and spiritual prosperity. So it's not just material, it's spiritual. And so one could say here that as you're opening the door to spirit and allowing spirit to touch you, letting it move you, that is helping you moving on. And so we need here to hold on to the star, to the hope, to the faith beyond our mind. Because our mind here, Aries, is our worst enemy. Because the mind has to do with ego. It has to do with overanalyzing. We're in Virgo season, so we have to watch that. Virgo can be overcritical with oneself, with others as well. And it's a lot of attention to details, but we need to not get lost in the details. We need to find a sense of presence within us that is beyond, that helps us see the big vision. And so here, you need to step into the King of Pentacles, your confidence within you, to let go of this 5 of Pentacles that is the sense of abandonment. A lot of us are going through at this time collectively, through this abandonment issue, you know, feeling left out, feeling that things are just not working out or not feeling understood here. But this is only coming through because there's something unaligned in your life. What is not aligned or needs to change? This is looking deeper within you. As you're learning so much externally, you're getting a lot of information. You need to also go deeper within you and find the answer here. because you know the answer. You already are that. But it's just it's just a way, it's just a need to get grounded within you without allowing the external people, circumstances, situations to misalign you. Meaning that if you give too much attention to the external, then you lose the sense of ground, the sense of truth that is deeper within you, that is only your own truth, that nobody can really truly understand. And that means that your mind drops into the heart chakra, the fourth chakra. This chakra has to do with Ace of Cups, love begins. So you have love here starting. It's beautiful. It's unconditional love. And there's victory and success that is coming through in your energy here in the spread. But Aries, there's a need here to urgently let the mind drop here in the heart. There's a need to perhaps seek an expert right now. That could be a guide, could be anyone, you know, any video on YouTube. Maybe this reading is helping you. But as you're going through this major time in your life, you need to get grounded. Empaths, highly sensitives, connect with nature. That could mean that you need to go for walks in nature, get simpler into your routines. Perhaps there are things you do during the day that are not helping your vibration to go up. And so with all the fear syndrome that is happening around the world, we need to make sure that we cultivate our inner sense of tranquility, serenity, calm, because we're truly going through a storm here. And you definitely are, you specifically here, Aries. But here with envy, we see that perhaps there are jealous people, or, you know, people that have envy towards you, just drama, ego drama, and that needs to be let go of. You need to refocus internally and find the gifts that you can share. So it's not about fighting those lower vibrational people, for example, situations. It's about retrieving yourself, your energy from that, so that you can focus and call your spirit home. There's belonging. Perhaps where you are at is you're not belonging, you're not fitting in. And that is telling you something, you know, that is pushing you towards perhaps a change, a major change in your life right now. The crumbling. What are you clinging on to? What are you clinging on to, Aries? Close your eyes and ask yourself the questions without judging yourself. Just feel it in your body. What is it that you're afraid of? We need here to choose love instead of fear. It's very present, this choice collectively that we need to make, Aries. Okay? So if you're longing for home, remember that this home is within you. Wherever you find yourself, if there are maybe in your family, you know, issues or things, you know, with the sisters, brothers, parents that don't get resolved, it's not about resolving it with them. It's about you resolving how you react or how you feel about that. Sometimes there is incomprehension between, especially between people that are in the same family, for example. But it's not about forcing a point of view here. It's about, when it comes to communication, that is coming on strongly as well. Perhaps you have trouble communicating, or you're just being misunderstood or misunderstand other people here. But you're asked to, instead of battling, you know, against, I need to here find a deeper sense of you. It doesn't matter what there is around, what is happening. You need to get to the truth, the bottom line of your soul, of why you're here, because you have a destiny. It's very clear here. And the destiny is found within your heart. Okay? So let's see what else in the tarot comes up. Aries, please. What's the most important for Aries? Seven of Cups and Four of Pentacles. Yeah, this sense of security of home and all the possibilities that is offered to you. Yeah, a lot of choice that is coming through. Again, remember, it's not an emergency. You don't have to just decide right now in this second. But also, those dreams, you need to hold on to them. You know, there's different paths, adjacent possibilities coming through, opportunities that are coming your way. But for you to be able to act upon that and go towards them, there's a need to really hold on tight to that dream of yours and not back down from it. Yeah. And how do you do that? How do you get to a sense of, okay, now I know where to go, I know what to choose? By finding the balance, justice here within you. There could be legal matters happening, also things that have not been right. There's been a lack of balance in your life. Perhaps you have been given too much, or you have not been in good discernment when it comes to people around you. Maybe some people you thought were friends are not friends, right? But here you're learning patience, you're learning balance within you. And for that, it's to go deeper into your spiritual center, into the goddess or the god within, into your temple here, to be still amidst the storm. Aries. Yeah, Four of Swords, recuperation, needing to recuperate here. They need to slow down, to heal. Only those moments where you stop. Perhaps you feel, oh no, I have to do. Very external. You're learning that no, yeah, there are more moments that are needed alone, in silence, in nothing. In that way, you start to see clearer. Yeah, abandonment. This abandonment's coming through. This lack of home, right? This lack of, how can I create that home? How can I fit more? Aries, please. This one wants to come through. Three of Cups. Reunion here. There is celebration for you. But that is going to come when you're able to reconnect, to simplify your life. You have a Queen of Pentacles coming through here, where you're able to truly realign yourself with your natural self, with who you were and you are before, you know, all that drama happened or the situation happened in your life. Hold on to your dreams. Take some time to rest here. Because I see a lot of people, yeah, and of course the Tower is coming through. Destruction. Something needs to be put down. The universe is doing that for you. Something unexpected might happen. And it's good to push you towards your truth here, towards your focus, to charge forward the Chariot. Charge forward and refocus onto your path. Again, the balance, you know, the two horses, normally there's like a black and a white horse. Finding the balance, the duality. The balance of the duality is the union, the reunion, right? The Three of Cups. The reunion of your own sense of wholeness, where you're no longer separated from the world. You are just who you are, connected, and you have the birthright to go towards your destiny here. Yeah, we have tumultuous waters here. The devil energy, temptation, the whirlpool. Perhaps you're feeling like you're drowning. That's why there's so much, now I understand why there's so many cards for from spirit, spiritual center, spiritual strength, the God within. You're moving on, Aries, from whatever this is for you. And you need to hold on to that light, that hope. Have the faith. This is happening for a reason here. When we go down a whirlpool, it's just because something is misaligned. And so when that happens, it's just for us to wake up, to know that in this storm, there is a light, that there's a stillness. This is just bringing us more down and down and down because it needs to bring us deeper. And in that depth, we find the light, right? Sometimes we need drama, we need pressure to go deeper, because if not, if we were comfortable, we would just continue, right? The artificial, superficial life. But here, only when we go deep, we're broken in a sense. Do we break through? We don't break down, we break through. And this is not, the phone is not a coincidence. This is the distraction from the world, from the external world. You need to be able to block it out from your spiritual center, from your internal focus. Last advice here, please, for Aries at this time. We had a flipper here. Let me see what this was. Got us a flipper. Nope. Okay, we have 3 cards here. Yeah, the Hermit. We have the Hangman and the 10 of Wands. Yeah. Aries. Perhaps you've sensed like a lot of responsibility, a lot of pressure in that way. Heaviness. And that is why you asked to go into this Hermit mode. To find a new way of seeing things. This is putting your head in another direction, right? To see the same situation differently so that you can move forward in a new light. This is enlightenment, is also illumination, the Hangman. You are changing completely here. As you're finding more silence within you, you are understanding much more what your destiny involves you for in this life. And here's a flipper. It's beautiful. It's 4 of Wands. Look, this home that you've been longing for. This is beautiful. It's could be a union card for twin flames. This is homecoming. It's the reward. So Aries, just know that you're going through all this because of this soul purpose for you to come back home. Spiritually, physically, emotionally. Okay? And you have abundance here underneath coming through with the Empress. As you find this unconditional love within yourself, you find the home as well. As you align your life with the deeper you, the true you, the natural you, the connected you, then your path, your steps will be guided. Okay? So I love you, Aries. I hope this was helpful, and I will see you next week. Take care.